Hey, wonderfuls. Well, this was certainly a gotcha now moment. Yes, it was for Tia and how she did Cory Hardrict on his birthday. This was a fine gotcha now birthday present for Cory Hardrict. For Tia to have that particular clip being sent around. Wonderfuls, there's a clip going around from her last episode of it's being talked about now all over the place. She had this clip sent around about Cory Hardrict being dissatisfied and not working. Okay? So first, that was very misleading. That was very misleading because to have that out there, because one, Cory Hardrict was always working. Whether it was big or small, this man was always working because he wouldn't be where he is now. And he would not have had all those movies with all those A-listers. It is so many to name, but I will call a few of them. He's worked with Clint Eastwood. He's worked with Forrest Whitaker. He's worked with Nicolas Cage. He has worked with Clint Eastwood's son, Scott Eastwood. He has worked with so many others. I can go on and on. So if this man wasn't always working hard, there was no way he would have gotten those roles with these A-listers. So to have his name be passed around in that context was not very nice, Tia. Just because Cory wasn't jumping about through her hoops that Tia may have wanted, she chooses to now exact some sort of revenge, in my opinion, okay? Because you got to look at things. In my opinion, she's choosing to exact some sort of revenge on this man because he didn't jump through hoops and be all chirpy and smiley. We've all seen Cory's personality now. And to further know that the clip she chose to have out here was very devious is the fact that the wonderful, talented, whom I love, Jackée Harry herself, said one other time, and it was that show that I think it was also a show that Tia had going when she was on there. She said this one other time that Cory deserved his big paycheck now because he works very hard. Yes, that clip is out there, okay? So now to have this all around town talking about he was dissatisfied because he wasn't working. He was always working. Yes, it may not have been the big thing that he is now, but he was always working to get to where he is now. So that clip is a misconception. It's not correct. Cory Hardrict was always working. That's right. At the time Jackée was defending Cory against Tia's own jealousy. Okay? So you're talking about people being in competition in their marriage or what have you. No. The competition came when Tia was jealous of Cory when he was bringing in more money. That clip says it all. He was bringing in more money than she was. Yes, that clip that was going around back then. He was bringing in more money. And Jackée came to his defense because Tia was showing jealousy. And here we are today with Cory Hardrict still working with A-listers. His new movie with Megan Good that went #1 in the country at the time, at the third day, I believe Tyler Perry said, at the third day of his opening, #1 in the country. Come on, this man has been working. So because he wasn't jumping through hoops and jovial and all in her face like we see her personality is. This man was contemplating, as I said before, in a meditative state. This man talks to God, okay, in his prayers all the time. So when you see someone sitting quietly and contemplating and praying, why should they be all about jumping and going through your hoops? Because they're contemplating on what their next move is, Tia, okay? You talking about your next act with this show. Well, Cory was always looking and thinking about his next move to do to take care of his family, okay? So she chooses to now, in my opinion, exact some sort of, got you, okay? You were acting this way. You were acting funny. And now the people see how you were treating me. No, that is not how he was treating you. You always knew that man's personality. He's a quiet, humble spirit because he's a man of God. And he prays. You know he prays. All these A-list movie actors he's worked with and continues to go forth and bring forth good entertainment for the world. So yes, you all, I just wanted to hop on here and say that was a very misleading clip that she had sent around, because Jackie even proves it herself back in a former clip when she says, oh, you leave Cory alone. Cory works hard. He deserves his big paycheck. This woman was upset that he was making more money than her. Okay, just wanted to set the record straight.